Hello everybody and welcome back to Ludi tonight. This is the second portion of our doubleheader. We have KingMaker versus Hydra. KingMaker, a team who hasn't really been playing in the last few months, but looking to making to a stamp here in this Ludi Div 6. Hydra is ready to go too. They are 1-0. Will we be seeing a Brush versus Hydra comp? To be honest, I don't really know what their comp is. I do know we have two commentators who are looking into these two teams. So Cactus and Corona, you both take it away.
Imagine, we're popping all the impressions though, including the popgun impression. Devi, you're correct, yes. Glitch, Mr. Cactus did do that amazing impression, and not speaking of impressions, we're not doing that anymore. We're on flounder height spot zones per usual. This is global that we're on this first map here today. 2 brushes per usual on the KingMaker side. No Hydra. You guys gotta change your name. They gotta change your name.
No Hydra come out inside of Hydra, absolutely. They're going for a more aggressive shooter comp here. I love the idea of it. I think they're trying to come up with a way to really stall out these double brushes here, not making it easy for them to try to get in. Because let's not forget, brushes need a lot closer range here. 1 goes down on each side here. Really making it Hydra taking another one out. Hydra making sure they really collapse on here, getting another one down. It seems to be delayed wipe here. Hydra is taking both zones and collapsing here to try to hold a strong lead.
Yeah, Paul needs to back up here, if anything. Oh, sorry, Saber. It's Paul, sorry. I keep getting the names wrong here, obviously. I know him by some, but here, 70 points on the board for Hydra here. Here comes that pressure. Look at the bomb! And the drop-off really gives them some pressure there, and now they take at least one zone here, but they're kind of all squished together here. I think we need a little bit of a leadership here to try and get this other zone here, or Hydra's going to keep on rolling.
Absolutely, and we can't see it on the screen fully, but the flank coming from the side on KingMaker, able to secure that zone, get 2 down, and push in with this. But Hydra's not going to make it easy on them. They're going to push back in, 1 going down the side of KingMaker, but the 2 going down. Hydra is coming back, and 3 go down on the side of KingMaker, and Hydra, just like that, is going to secure the zones once again.
Yeah, I think they're at the end. Polynesia's is back on up here. I think they need a group. They just need the group right now. That is a big thing right now that we did see from our last group here on this flounder height spot zones. Something we can start seeing. Look at this crab just sitting here. Jojo trying to get something out of it here. I think really got nothing besides a little bit of paint, but they do stop that control of the zone, and they're coming in. Look at the specials. Look at this coordination is really good, and they're trying to get some. KingMaker's trying to get something here, but 2 do go down, and Hydra is just pulling their force, and Jojo's the last alive. Jump, please, Jojo, jump. He's trying to. He got out.
Barely able to escape with that jump out. It was a great idea of a push, but Hydra knew it was coming. They expected it, and just like that, they're able to secure the zone, still trying to make it really hard for KingMaker to get anything to go here to come back in. But 1 goes down the side of Hydra, 2 specials come out, 2 go down the side of Hydra, another 1 goes down the side of KingMaker, and make that 3 down. And KingMaker is going to rush in here to take the zone and try to get a push going.
Great jump by Emma there, and look at now, KingMaker's has their first ever true control of the game here. Let's see how they really keep the zone here. There's still a lot of paint for Hydra to use, but I mean, if KingMakers can hold this and delay the pressure and stop these pushes, look at all these specials coming out. Look at Hydra showing what's up. Every special comes out of Hydra, and they're gonna get at least 1 zone here and 2 picks. But look at this, KingMaker is staying alive. Hydra, all the specials came out. KingMakers only had 2 picks on their side, and they're really neutral right here, Cactus.
It was a great team coordination on the side of Hydra. I give them major props to it. They got 2 picks, but were unable to capitalize on those picks they had. Hydra, although, is able to fully take over the zone, but 2 going down, and Hydra's not going to make it easy. Or sorry, KingMaker's not going to be easy for them to try to stay and hold their zone. Zipcast coming out, trying to get the pick. Unfortunate go down. That's to the shot there.
Yeah, Zipcaster is quite unfortunate, but I'm really, it can be used a little bit better here on this stage because of all the walls and stuff. So, we got a minute left to go, so we might see it here, but Look at that. On both sides there, they're trying to get, look at this down. I'm not sure how they didn't get anything here, but it just didn't happen. The sharking from our brush friend here, Hammer, unfortunately going down. That's going to be one down on the side of KingMaker and Hydra. It's just showing they have a lot of pressure here in this current match. Just this first match is just showing all the pressure and getting caught and bobbed there.
Hydra playing it really smart here, waiting out those specials, making sure that they go in on an opportunity that they know they can come in on. Hydra popping out with the tri-strike, holding their zone strong. KingMaker's really trying to find a way to get this going. If they're able to secure 2 picks here, they will be able to hopefully push the zone and try to get a lead coming back. But 2 go down on the side, 3 down on the side of KingMaker, and with 5 seconds left, Hydra is going to hold the zone.
What?
The last second,
what?
the half a second, unfortunate.
We gotta see a replay there. What?
Matter.
This game's rigged. I mean, it would have taken a lot to get a lead or anything out of that, but that was capped, right? Question mark. Like,
it seemed to, it turned over at the very last millisecond, right when the clock hit 0, and it just wasn't enough. So Hydra will be taking game 1 on Zone's Flounder Heights.
But speaking of game 2 Cactus, I know a little bit of secrecy, and according to the King, or at least Hammer, a part of our KingMaker's team here on the top with the brush, they're a big fan of Clamblitz Mahi for whatever reason. I'm just kidding. It's an alright map here, but they're a big fan of it, and they might have practiced a lot on this map and have a little bit of an advantage here. So really, it's their map to win here because, well, they really, they like this map, unlike maybe Hydra. I don't know. They may like Mahi as well. Just
well, like we saw in the previous game here, with the brushes, they move quick, they're able to shark around, and they're able to just really come off with those off angles, like we saw in this previous game. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what the double brush is going to do on Clam Blitz on Mahi Mahi. There are a lot of open side angles to come off of, and a lot of shark opportunities that can happen with these double brushes. I think that KingMaker, even though losing the first game, they're not going to let that stop their momentum. They have what it takes, and I think my Clam Blitz Mahi might be their game.
Here we go. Again, I think Nessa, wait, looking at those badges. Eyes emoji.
Oh, we see the heavy coming out.
Heavy.
Still, I'll take it. I'll take a heavy. I'll take it,
but it is not true to their name. Nessa, I'm gonna have a word with you. I'm just kidding. Hey, heavy is all good. If it works, it works. Here we go. No switches on the side of KingMakers. Their comp is pretty much set there. So again, we'll see how it works. Very stagnant game here at the start. Clams looking like KingMakers are having a little bit of lead there, getting more, and just a little bit more, I think, more space in mid here, a little bit more orange on the field here, but very even match here.
Absolutely, and trying to control mid is the best you can do. 2 going down on the side of Hydra. KingMaker pulling out the specials. They are looking to get a solid push going, but the flank from behind, but it is caught, and is not caught. It is not effective enough. They are able to push in, but huge props to Hydra here, holding their positions, not allowing them to come anymore. We saw that, the splash on the side, trying to go in with another baller, but the best thing that KingMaker can do right now is try to hold mid, not let them get it, or at least stay safe. Numbers matter here, especially with how fast Hydra was able to control mid and looking to get a push going here with 3 specials on the line.
Speaking of fast and furious, did you see how fast that brush got its butt on out of there? He's like, I'm out of here, bye-bye. I don't want to die. And it's just really good getting back on that defense. But speaking of not defense, offense, that's a double kill from that
with the crab.
That
unbelievable. You love to see the crab plays. What an excellent position to be in the crab to get 2 solid picks going. Unfortunately, they weren't able to capitalize on the 2 down to get that push going in here, but that is not going to stop them. They have decent mid control. They have a ball already. 2 special on the side. The Zipcaster comes out looking for a pick. They get 1. They're keeping going. They're trying to stop the push. 2 down, and it is a 2v2 situation on the field right now.
And this is where, yeah, exactly. This is what they're doing here. They got to get aggressive here, and they do that. That is an unfortunate spot for the ball, but you're a brush, so you're going to get that in really easily here. And JoJo has another one in the back, and he gets it. Now, Hammer, I don't know where Hammer is. Oh, Hammer is in the offense there. Unfortunately, going down, that's going to be a delayed wipe. And while Hydra is down 50 points here, they do get, look at all that. Look at all that space they just earned because they got that delayed wipe.
Hydra knew they had the opportunity and they took it to get as much space as possible. One special comes out, two go down on the side of KingMaker, unable to continue this push, but a nice trade goes off. Is that the crab that come out? The crab, not the crab come out. Yes, the crab comes out for the defensive play to try to hold back Hydra, not allowing them to get in anymore. The Zipcaster comes out. KingMaker is really looking to make a play happen here.
Yeah, Zipcaster's out. I'm not sure you can see it that well. I'm not sure where it is either, but at the end of the day, it did not, oh, it got picked. That is what happens. Zipcaster is it's either going to be really effective or not effective, and it's just in a weird place right now, but at the end of the day, everybody at KingMaker has come back. Almost getting picked by that bomb is Hydra there, and look at, hey, there's a little sneaky flank here, trying to get something done. Look at all this paint by Bao. I think I needed to look at these names for it, but pretty good play by Bao. They're going to try and get something here. I got to remember last game that we saw Mahi, somebody got hit off the map and the ball. Kind of said I didn't want to stay, but
The mid-jump dash with the baller, unfortunate! KingMaker really punishing them for trying to push that close, and just like that, mid is KingMaker's.
Yeah.
They have a baller ready. They are trying to get their special set up here. I think we are going to see a very interesting play come through. Unfortunately, the Zipcaster goes down inside of KingMaker, making that a 1-for-1 trade. The killer whale comes out. KingMaker really wants to make a push here, but the defense on Hydra is nonetheless very well.
But that brush fry Paulo is doing works on his skill. But look at that in the middle there. Yeah, Jojo's gonna have a tough time because, well, he's the only one alive. Does he get that?
Oh, he misses it just too short. The crab for the safety to try to push it in, make them break the crab, and try to score to the last second. Unfortunately, it was just not enough. One going down on the side of Hydra to a bomb. Very unfortunate there. One going down, although to the side of KingMaker is a 3v3 situation. Two specials on the line for Hydra. They are really trying to make a last hoorah push here with 30 seconds on the clock counting down.
Yeah, I mean, I've never really seen that. So Jojo, honestly speaking, yeah, it was a waste of the crab, but it's A-okay. But 21 clams on the side of Hydra, now 22. They've got a ball and a half, one in their pity, and unfortunately, Hammer does go down. If Hydra plays slow and smart, they might be able to get this down, but two were just down there. Now on the play, is that going to be two? No, it's going to get picked off by the crab.
The huge defensive crab play here by KingMaker. Overtime has begun. Hydra now needs to try to find a way in just in time to score this with most likely about 10 seconds left on the overtime clock. 3 go down on the side of Hydra, but 2 go down on the side. They have to push in.
Throw it.
They're going to jump in. Is it enough time? Is it enough? Not enough. The last second, the ball is spinning in the basket. They are unable to take the game.
Yeah, they needed to throw that there, and I was kind of pointed it out. Just hurl it up there. You have a teammate there ready to go, and I'm not sure. Obviously, I'm not sure how much resources they had, but at the end of the day, KingMakers did a great job of defending there. And just again, that was their map. KingMaker's own Hammer is a really boisterous and loud, or not loud, but they showed that they like this map. That's what I'd like to see. Here we go. We got some amazing replays of that crab damage by Jojo. And just look at how much paint's on that ground there. It's really hard to come back. But again, we're gonna see in the future here that if they were to throw that clam there, they had a teammate there. We're gonna get close to that in a second here. I'm gonna take a quick moment so they can get positioned in our replay. Look at that. See, they have a teammate right there, but they choose to jump there. I'm not sure if they were in a special or something, but they chose to jump in the end instead of throwing it. I'm not sure how much damage that would have done, but to get into overtime, the throw would have been necessary. So congratulations for our game 2 to KingMakers. We're gonna get over to Tower Control Sturgeon Shipyard here.
To a backline up there, but just like that, we are about to see what is going to come out because the game is starting. Tower Control, Search Shipyard. Let's see what the teams bring out.
Apollo playing that ink brush, which I'm a fan of, but the Hydra, their namesake, is in the game, folks. This is what we like to see. And I think they also have switched to a machine, so a lot more aggressive. And as a brush player myself, the machine is very punishing towards brushes.
Absolutely, the machine is just able to really two tap is all it takes, and they're really supplying the pressure here, getting one down the side of KingMaker, but KingMaker's not letting it be easy for Hydra to make a push here. They are going to touch tower, but unfortunately go down due to that, and we have a special ready on both sides here. The Booyah Bomb coming out from Hydra, trying to make a play happen here, just enough just to shark through, maybe get away, but it is a real contest for mid at the moment.
Yeah, here we see Bob, or we did see Bob Booyah Bomb though in the middle here. Bob trying to get some done. Saber with play. There you go. Paulo getting 2. And that's 3 down. Captain Bob gonna get on this tower like a beast. That is a very strong play, and they're about to get to this first checkpoint. A little premature Zuka, but nonetheless, it's gonna be very punishing if it does find somebody. But the Zipcaster is gonna be that punishing thing if it finds somebody, and it gets the release. That would definitely be a death cause if it went on any longer. 2 down for Hydra.
KingMaker really pushing in here, getting past the first and halfway through the second checkpoint here. They're going to try to get one pick. That is 1 down, 1 down on the side of Hydra and KingMaker. 2 going down on the side of KingMaker. Push it to 7, 4, 3 seconds on there. The jump comes in. Is it going to be enough? They are juggling the tower. 1 goes down to a bomb. The brush comes in with the play. Another jump. It is a fight. It is a brutal splatfest here on the tower for 3 points left. 2. Oh my goodness.
Oh, so
2
live.
points. And it's game. And it's game.
God. It's over, guys. It's over. But at the end of the day, I failed to mention that I don't know what this map is. It just seems to favor brushes. And at the end of the day, most Splatoon 2 maps, due to the fact that we've been playing on them for so long, are just a lot easier for brushes to play on. I don't know what it is, but again, this map and mode for myself, as an active brush player myself, is a lot of fun, and it's just an easier map. Good job from KingMakers on getting this, and that was a very quick one. Hydra, I liked what they brought. I really did. It might have not been as aggressive as they wanted. The Hydra being a little bit slow here and kind of easy to pick off. Obviously, that ink brush by Paulo putting in the works there. But at the end of the day, I think if you get it, I forget our next map here. We'll get it after our amazing replay of Paulo putting in the effort there and getting that tower. But again, I like the comp. I just don't think it fit this map.
It honestly, like you mentioned before, what a map for double brush, and as we saw with that amazing replay, the jump after jump after jump, holding it steady with 3 points left to take it to the KO. They put in the effort, they put in the work, and they made it work for them, able to take that victory. And we are moving on to Rainmaker on Brine Water, excuse me. As I mentioned before in the previous set, that again, because it's such a small map, you will see mid get taken by both teams very quickly as soon as 2 go down, and they both are showing very well that they have what it takes. They have the aggression, they have the solid defense. This is going to be one heck of a match.
Yeah, but you know, if they continue to play their same comps here on both sides, I believe you mentioned that pop is going to get you a lot of turf, and just at the end of the day, more turf is going to be gained by KingMaker. So if they're playing the same comp, which we're going to see here, they're definitely not, as I believe Nessa was subbed out. No more Hydra, which honestly, I think is a pretty good idea for more. I think Hydra here is going to get that pop pretty easy. Yeah.
Absolutely, and just like that, the push is coming in from the side of Hydra, making sure they really secure mid here. Are they going to take? 1 goes down though, so they're going to stall it out here. Nothing coming out yet, but we do see the Killer World to stall for time. 3v3, 1 out on the side of KingMaker.
And I think it's going to be a double, almost a double here. And Hammer though, getting 1, and the machine comes out of nowhere. Is it going to get 3? That's a 3 play by the brush. Dipping and diving to get something. Is this going to be 4? Nope, not adventuring that far, but look at Zipcaster is so fun and effective here on Brinewater because of those little edges there and how easy it is to get up there with that special. They get that checkpoint and maybe a little bit more. Unfortunately, Paulo does go down, but he does lead the way to 38 points for KingMaker, which after 1 minute is a really good push.
Absolutely. That is a huge lead for the side of KingMaker. Not only are they finally past that first checkpoint, but they are really close to securing it. Hydra really good on the defense here, forcing them out of the plat, making sure the fights are taking place in mid. We see the crab come out, really trying to supply the pressure here. Rainmaker does reset. It is a 3v3 situation, and KingMaker is going to attempt for a pop here, but Hydra is going to make sure that they cannot do so. With the insane Zuka shot coming out from Bob. What a shot. The Booyah comes out in retaliation, and it is a fight for mid.
Yeah, that was nasty here, and Bob unfortunately gets picked off by the machine, and the crab is just in a rough spot here, but so is this machine. Bow, unfortunately, I believe going down now, 2 going down. Someone's gonna pick up this Rainmaker. I think there's so much to the right. I should really check. If there's a lot of paint to that right, but it seems like everybody is forward. I think JoJo's trying potentially to get this Rainmaker. Yes, indeed. Emma is in a cheeky spot there to your left. Look at that. Rainmaker gonna stay alive. Look at that split roll. But JoJo unfortunately going down 3v3. It is a 1v1 Splash versus Yoctobrush. Who will win? And I believe Splash, because Octopus is gonna do a good idea and stay back a little bit to wait for the team.
Absolutely, and the crab does come out to really play that defense of the Rainmaker being on their center plat here. But KingMaker's not going to give up so easily. They are going to hold the best they can in mid, have that paint control, and get ready to try to secure another push. We do see 2 on the left side of Hydra, and they are able to get one of the brushes down, the flanks on the side from the machine. They're going in. They are able to secure another pick. 3 down on the side of KingMaker. Hydra looking to make a solid push here to get the first checkpoint.
And they get that first checkpoint indeed. Now is pretty much, obviously KingMakers have this lead, but at the end of the day, no more checkpoints for either player. How is Paulo alive? And he's gonna get 2.
He gets 2 down, but Hydra is still attempting to get a push going. 3 go down on the side of KingMaker. Hydra so close, but the crab, the legendary crab, comes out, stops the Rainmaker to go down the side of Hydra. Another trade-off, and Hydra is not letting up. Are they gonna get lead here? They are 2 points away, 1 point away.
JoJo's fighting for their life here. Oh no! And the jump is gonna get squashed there. And that's gonna be lead here. And look at, they have enough points to get to at least 3 here, but KingMaker's just gonna try and keep their hopes alive here. And look at that dive by Paulo, getting 2 there, I believe. The 4 going down, and they're gonna try for gold.
They suck through. They 1 point, 1 point, so close to the completion. Unfortunately, 2 down on the side of Hydra. KingMaker now need a guaranteed KO to win this match with only a minute left on the clock.
Doable, but really hard here, folks. And they really just need to keep that survivability up. Paulo and JoJo, which is such a great addition here. They've been playing really well here, but again, 2 down for 1 right now. They got about 40 seconds here. They just need to get a few picks. And again, it's going to be really hard to get all the way up to that base here. And they just got to, they got to get picks. That's something at least they need.
Absolutely, and we saw just there 5 seconds previously. They were able to get 3 down, but the Booyah came out and stalled the Rainmaker from pushing. Now 2 down on the side of KingMaker. Hydra is really fighting to keep them off of their plat. With 10 seconds left on the clock, the Rainmaker is trying to find a push in. It is a 1-for-1 trade. 5 seconds left on the clock. They come out here. They're trying to rush the Rainmaker. The machine trying to hit the pick, but it's not going to be
They don't got much time. They got about 10 seconds.
Overtime has began. They're going to try to brush it in with the brush. Unfortunately, though, they stopped the push. Game number going to Hydra. 4, thank you. 4 goes to Hydra, tying it up 2-2.
Yeah, I mean, explosive round from Hydra. And I feel bad for Nessa here, but KingMaker's just, I don't know what happens, but again, that Zipcaster is just only good. It's just strives, it's S tier against those long range weapons, and Nessa there was just kind of getting eaten alive by that Zipcaster special, and just the sheer playing at least on that tower control and the Mahi map. So I think at least for this set they might need to sit him out for the whole time. Obviously I am not their coach and players, so they might just feel that the Hydra is just needed there, and that Nessa's support is needed. But again, against this kind of aggressive team, it's going to be quite hard here. But just here on our instant replay, Apollo trying to get something done. Looking at our overtime at the top, it was about 10 seconds, maybe even 5 seconds on the clock. So it was going to be quite difficult indeed to get there. Game 5, though, is going to be Spot Zone's Hammerhead Bridge. Again, we are destined to at least get to Game 7 here today, folks. But hopefully it goes to Game 9. As the commentators and the spectators, we do hope for a full round of blessing. But let's take a look at Hammerhead Bridge.
Positioning up on their snipe where there's that little grate, and we are about to find out. Splat zone on Hammerhead. Let's see what these teams bring out.
We're gonna see. I don't think I saw this on the leader. Did I? No, they are opting to go meta.
They are going meta, pure aggression. But you know what? Meta versus not meta. We love to see this kind of matchup. The double crab is going to be something to worry about from Hydra, but again, with the double brush on KingMaker, they are going to make it much trouble here. And just like that, KingMaker takes the zone first because they just have that much painting power.
Yeah, I mean, really, and they're just, unfortunately, 1-2 going down now. This is a jump moment. JoJo's you gotta jump out there, but unfortunately not. We just gotta hope. Yeah, Hammer is moving back here. Going, if you watch our last set here, that was from the Deep and the Krusty Crew. Something that the Krusty Crew, I think, needs to work on is forming as a team and coming back with aggression, just as a four-man squad, and just, you know, not feed in here. But let's look at that. That's a Zipcaster kill. That is what they needed here. And again, putting a lot of pressure there. And look at that, with the teamwork and they got at least to mid here. It's going to be quite hard. I don't think they're going to actually be able to get this zone here.
It was a fight for mid. They had 2 down and they tried to capitalize on it. But unfortunately, Hydra just didn't make it easy. They really pushed back on that, even though the Zipcaster came out to try to get the picks from the side, as I mentioned previously before we started. But Hydra knows what they're doing. They have a pure aggression comp here, and they are really making it hard for KingMaker to do anything to try to get in zone. We see the specials come out on the side of KingMaker, trying to get one final push in. They are close to capping zone. Are they able to get 3 down on the side of Hydra? KingMaker trying to push in and get the cap, and they are able to secure it right before the almost full wipeout.
And JoJo unfortunately goes down, trying to dip and dive, but just ultimately goes down to the wave breaker out of nowhere. That was pretty funny there, but again, at the end of the day, here comes Hydra. They have that 8 remaining here with a little bit of penalty, but KingMaker's just gotta get in here. They just gotta get in.
They gotta get in and they gotta find a way to do it fast. Even though there are 45 seconds left in the penalty, as we can see, it is moving brutally fast just because they have so much pain out. The specials come out on the side of KingMaker to try to push for the zone, but 1 goes down, 2 specials still remaining. The crab comes out on the side of Hydra, the Booyah comes out to hold zone, 3 down on the side of KingMaker with just the brush left, with 17 points of penalty left and 8 regular points remaining. KingMaker has to make a play to get in if they want to stay and get this game.
Yeah, and here comes the Zipcaster, a little delayed there, but they're watching for it here, and they're gonna get killed, but they go down, but it's just one player here. I think they're gonna be able to fight this. They need to get rid of that oh, there we go. It keeps it, they keep their game alive, I should say there. Unfortunately, they're a little too aggressive right now. We had 1 go down, Paulo unfortunately not getting any picks, and since they're dealing with Paulo, they are in a good position, Hydra, right now, because that brush is just not in their sights.
Absolutely, and the Hydra really punishing real quickly here, getting 2 down, even though they were lost the zone. They got it just like that with 3 down and a trade ending off in a delayed wipe on the side of KingMaker, and Hydra holding mid very secured as KingMaker tries to make their way back in. Hydra opts to back up, which is smart here. Don't want to go in by yourself. Let the zone cap if you have to. They need to hold, get specials ready, and really push back KingMaker as they start using their specials to hold.
I was gonna say, Bob needs to use Tricycle like now. Thankfully, obviously no kills there, but it really helped move Hydra back here. And if I'm Hydra, I'm getting a little bit scared because, hey, I'm still at 1 point remaining and I have a huge penalty. But KingMaker has small penalties, and look at, now they are gaining points on the board. Again, they do only have about a minute left to go, but still, that gives them about at least one more extra push if they do lose it here to come back. So I am very much scared here. Again, if KingMaker wins this fight here, which they are currently winning, it might be over here. This crab is going to be a really... It needs to be good here. And look at now, KingMaker is back in their zone here, trying to get something done. 3, 2, 1. They're going to take the win here.
The comeback from KingMaker, doing what Hydra did to them the entire match, locking them out, getting the necessary picks, using your specials to hold the zone. KingMaker taking that game, making it 3-2. Insane change and turn of events by KingMaker here, really punishing that huge penalty that Hydra got, bringing it back from an almost guaranteed KO to KOing themselves.
Yeah, I mean, that's just what we talk about. You know, we go into it, you just, even though they're at 1, you try your best. You know, you're at the end of the day, with here, every point matters, and, you know, just giving it your effort and just trying your best, even if it's at that moment. You know, KingMakers was, I think, in the 70s here. We're looking here at Paulo's, you know, great attempt here, just 2 down to their 1 here, and they recognize that there's that splash, I believe, in that wave breaker, and just overall just put a lot of pressure on Hydra there at the end and just did a really good job. But at the end of the day, these teams are really fair, and again, Hydra only lost by 1, barely.
Absolutely, and something that KingMaker, I noticed there that they really did to really put Hydra in a bad position was really turn a lot of those fights into 2v1s. If you do that, you are practically rigging the game for yourself to really make an easier time to push in. The more you're able to collapse on the other team and get them picked off 1 by 1, the more staggered they become, and the less likely they are to push past. But here we go, we are moving on to Game 6, Climb Up Lego Mart.
Actually showcasing right as we get in, showcasing a new feature. Remember, there is that new feature to end the private battles whenever you need. So obviously you are not allowed to abuse that, but in that situation where that DC happened and KingMakers were still in that match, it was a great idea for Bob. So shout out there to get our match ready and locked and loaded. I don't think they switched anything though, which I think is a good idea. I didn't think they really needed to switch anything, but here we go, Cactus. Again, same kind of aggression. I think this is going to be a great play here by Bo.
Absolutely, they're trying to get the pick there on the right stack, unable to, and 1-on-1 go down, but there it is, the play from behind, but unfortunately another trade will go off, and this time KingMaker getting the first point scored on the board here, but Hydra is making it very hard for them to continue that push anymore, and just like that, the push has ended. 1 does go down on the side of KingMaker. The special comes out, and Hydra is taking lead, taking mid, trying to see if they can get some points scored to take lead.
Yeah, if I'm Hydra there, I'm actually kind of scared because that was just a sneak play by Paulo there, doing really good work there. And look at Hammer was in a really good position. I'm not sure where the rest of that team went, but at the end of the day, Hydra still has a full power clam. Again, remember, Instant 2-3, it is 8 clams instead of 10, so a little bit easier to get those down. And again, really getting that aggression going. Way more clams on the side of Hydra, really putting on that pressure. And we're just waiting. It is kind of anybody's game here, as mid is just anywhere for anybody.
Absolutely, we're at a huge stalemate here. Even though 2 go down on the side of Hydra, it is 3 go down actually, make that 3. The kill wells come out on the last player, and KingMaker is going to get a baller, and they are going to score and get a solid push going here. The clams are being scored. We are close to halfway. 2 go down on the side. The Zipcaster comes out with the Trizuka. Another goes down. Is this going to be a wipe? It is not. The Zipcaster comes out, and oh, never mind, delayed wipe. There it is. Hydra quickly making fast action of that delayed wipe, securing mid. The killer whale comes out, trying to secure another pick. If they're able to get 2 picks going here, this is going to be an insane push by Hydra.
Yeah, but look at this. Yoshi is going to get the playoff. They don't realize it, and they're going to maybe get one. 2 down and a ball in. 3 down is now just Hammer. I'm not sure where they are, but look at all that power climb. We're already down to 25.
They quickly collapse on that. What a crazy blank on the side of Hydra, securing an immense lead here. And just like that, KingMaker is trying their fast to try to stop any more members of Hydra scoring, and they are able to, getting 3 down, really trying to take over mid now. And now KingMaker has to hold their specials here. They have to get enough. They have to get the picks. They have to try to get back into this from this huge, incredible lead that Hydra was able to take.
That's a lot of halves, Cactus. I've never heard of it. There you go. There's one half. They got a pick. JoJo getting a nice pick, but that is going to be 2 down for KingMakers. They really need to regroup here. But again, understand, we have 2 minutes left in this game. There is not much penalty on the side of KingMakers, so they can get something done if they really put their minds to it here. But they got to get some kills. That bomb is indeed a kill there, so that is starting out to be good. Captain Bob putting in work.
Absolutely. Hydra's really securing mid once more. It is a solid stalemate here, trying to take over mid. 2 go down on the side of KingMaker. 2 specials on the side ready of Hydra, but another goes down, make that only 1 crab set to go. It is still a stalemate for mid. The crab comes out, another goes down on the side of KingMaker, and they are trying to get the picks here to try to get a push. Both teams with clams at their ready.
Yeah, and I mean, Hydra having a little bit more clams there and just really has this, you know, they have it in their hands here. KingMakers really need to get some picks and some clams here as we have a minute left to go, and it's been really much a stalemate in this last minute or 2.
Absolutely, with Hydra holding a solid lead in mid. They have 2 power clams ready. The Zuka shot from downtown, but Hydra rushing in with that power clam. They're going to score. 2 down on the side of KingMaker. Hydra really securing this lead. The jump comes in. No issue, they're just rushing in the baller. They just need 4 more clams to secure the win. The jump comes in, 1 is scored. It is 1 left on the side of Hydra. KingMaker with 25 seconds left on the clock has to get their power clam. They are going to have an automatic pity, but they are going to be quite a ways away of securing a lead.
Quite a ways indeed here, and 15 seconds is not much time. But if I believe Hammer can get a zip caster here in a pick or 2. There's a pick or 2 indeed, but look at your lap. Paula needed to live there if they wanted anything. And yeah, I don't think they have enough manpower here to get it done, but JoJo trying to get something done there, wanting his say. There's the zip caster. 1, 2. They need to stay alive here. JoJo needs to stay alive here. They reset their counter here. I think they can do it here. Look at all these clams. 14. 11 is out. They have like 1 more to go here.
1 clam. It is 1 clam. And they get it. They get it. The shot from downtown. And just like that, Hydra with overtime takes the lead, making that 4-2. Sorry,
it was actually KingMakers.
KingMaker. I made 2 hypes myself.
It's okay.
KingMaker making it 4-2 against Hydra. What an insane comeback.
Yeah, I'll be real with you. After Paulo died at the start there, I was kind of skeptical about this, if they were going to win this here, but he comes back, gets the W there, and just putting all those extra clams here at the end. I mean, at the end, if Hydra did not kill that crab there by JoJo for the 2nd time in this set, we've seen it happen. In this case, JoJo actually hits a shot and sets it up for lots of points there. 20 points plus extras from Paulo. Then we see Paulo on this left side here getting some great throw-ins in, gets 4 in there. Look at that snipe there. Gets that 4th one in there and then comes right back in to snipe it at the end. Unbelievable.
Incredible job done on the side of KingMaker. Not only was there able to push that first power clam, but the rolling crab. And that is such an incredible strat that honestly I might have to start using myself to just really use it to secure yourself another power clam in, because you have that brief moment once your crab goes down to secure another power clam, and just like that, again, with the movement of the brushes, able to quickly swoop in and score many power clams. Now we are moving on to Game 7. Tower Control on Scourge Gorge.
On Tower Control Search and Shipyard, so we're going back to another Tower Control map here. I don't think they switched anybody, unless I'm completely wrong here inside of Hydra. They did not, so they're playing the same kind of set, which at the end of the day, really worked on the last map. Unfortunately, they did not win that at the end there, but it was really aggressive when it needed to be.
Absolutely, and that's one of the best parts about playing such an aggressive comp that Hydra has here. They're able to have a lot faster movement, they have a lot more players on the field, and 15 seconds in, and they already get a pick down on the side of KingMaker, and they are going to start pushing the tower. We do see a special come out, and they are trying to run it to the first checkpoint. Another one down on the side. The Zuka comes out to hold it even more. This is going to be an easy clear for Hydra first checkpoint.
Easy indeed, and now it is in the books. Dio somehow not dying, but the Crab indeed dying there, and they're getting to that second checkpoint there. But Brush Power comes through, and now they're playing Ring Around the Rosie here. What is happening? God, Yoshi really being a god here and getting away as 51 is on the board, gaining one of the checkpoints there on our Scorchers Tower Control map.
What an amazing example there and play of just being able to know your movement and just get out of there. They are able to stay alive there, keep it 4-4 on the board. A pick goes onto the side of KingMaker, making Hydra in the favor right now. But another Blue Machine goes down, so that makes it 3-3. And KingMaker is going to try to push the tower.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Hammer does go down, which is really a lot of the aggressiveness we've seen today. Zipcaster really putting in the work, and JoJo is actually just sitting there trying to stay alive here. Honestly, I were the board, I'd be like, I'm out of here, dude. We just need to get a checkpoint here. That's what KingMaker needs to get. They need a checkpoint, and that play was just not going to get everyone a checkpoint, so it should just probably have jumped back here. But Suka coming out here, Cactus.
The Trizuka, the defensive Trizuka is very nice, but unfortunately, 2 go down on the side of KingMaker, and something I gotta give a huge props to Hydra for is the incredible special use for defense. They knew what they had to do. They had a great stance there with the Crab and coming out with the Blue as well to really hold it. And just like that, we are at a stalemate for mid with Hydra looking to get a push going as they're forcing the members of KingMaker back onto their plat.
Yeah, and Hammer does go down again, so no special Zipcaster there, so it's going to be a real trouble there. But Paul trying to get something done here. Crab trying to defend that. He's trying to get something done here, but Wave Crasher is going to make him know, but that doesn't matter because he's going to get one there. Unfortunately, going down to the rest, so it's a 2v2, and Hammer is now known due to that torpedo, but it does not matter there. Pressuring the second one, they're going to go for the Zipcaster here. It's going to get it.
They're going to get an amazing clue to the Zipcaster, and the Zipcaster's just about finished, but they're not so close to getting another down. This is exactly what KingMaker needed if they're able to just try to hold this together. But unfortunately, 2 are going to go down, and they are unable to get this push to keep going. Another down on the side of KingMaker. Hydra is going to easily secure mid back for themselves. Although Hammer, with the side flank, holding the pressure, unfortunately does go down here and gave them enough time, though, to get the rest of their teammates to try to contest mid and not give it up. So Hydra has a harder time trying to push back in.
Yeah, but at the same time, it is letting them get staggered here. I mean, I really did not like the play. I'm not sure what happened to Bob there, but he died, unfortunately. Over here on the side, though, Machine goes down. Hammer is putting in the work. They're trying to get mid positioning here. They dab the Zipcaster. That is something that makes Hydra shiver in their boots because that is something they know how to do very effectively here. And Trizuka, though, is making a return. And how is Hammer alive? Okay. Unfortunately, going down there, but finally at this checkpoint, trying to get something done. Paolo really needing to get something done here and getting trading with the second one, but we got a minute left to go and no checkpoints for KingMakers.
Once again, a great execution by Hydra using their specials for defense. They knew they were going to need them, and they played excellent, holding their specials there at the end to stop KingMaker from pushing any further. Hydra really getting their pin on the floor, building up their specials. With 35 seconds left on the clock, they're going to try to save their specials for a last-minute push or a last-minute defense. I am very interested to see what they plan to do here because the Crab is already out, the Killer Whale is already out on the side of KingMaker, and right now, it is just a fight for mid.
Yeah, everything has gone out, all the specials, so really, if KingMakers can get 3 here, I think they have a chance at what it takes here, but they only have 1 at the moment, and really, they gotta get through this little edge there. You see how close it is to the opponent's kind of edge there? They can really just shoot that out, but they get it. Here comes the flanks, though. It's gonna get off the tower. And Paul
We
really
didn't see the flanks coming, but KingMaker trying to push it in, but the wipeout at the end takes out KingMaker because of the double flank. Hydra taking that game, making it 4-3, and we are going to a game 8.
Yeah, I mean, in that game, Hydra really shined there. Their flanks were really good, their positioning was really good, their specials were pretty well done, and just at the end of the day, KingMaker's struggled. I think it just was a downfall, it was just a bloodbath there, and KingMakers could not hold on, but we're gonna go look back here at, 15 seconds remaining here. That machine goes down. Something in your brain's gotta say, we've gotta, obviously we've gotta push your Captain Bob with that Trizuka, making some good plays, but again, you really needed to get some picks, and they only found one, and then after that machine came back, it just really was not gonna work out. They just really need to get somebody, and look at those two, Yoshi and Bao on the flank, literally at the same time. Yoshi realizes Hammer is on the jump, and boom, bop, skinny pop pop, they go down, and Hydra takes that game there. Again, Eagle Tail, Alley, Rainmaker for our game 8 Clactus. What do we expect here? Going to get that pop right away, but hey, we don't know yet. We gotta get right into the action right as we speak.
That is right, and here we go. KingMaker sticking with that comp on the side of Hydra. Same thing, they are sticking with the comp. We have just enough pressure on both sides to pop this Rainmaker. Those teams are going to start rushing the field. Let's see who is going to get the first pop of the game.
And Hydra, as predicted, does get this, but I think KingMakers really did not even kind of pressure that Rain at the end, and now just trying to get some bomb pressure. Unfortunately, Captain Bob of the KingMakers goes down and gives the room for Hydra to make a little bit of a move, but it's not much. It's 10 points of room, which at the end of the day is literally a 0. And JoJo trying to get this flank here, catching that player off guard, unfortunately missing, but does get the kill. Are they going to take it here? They have the chance to take it, but no, Trizuka denies.
The Zuka denies them from taking that Rainmaker any further, and they're trying to see if they can maybe let it reset, which it most likely is. Hydra right now just needs to hold a strong position in mid, one-on-one going down on both sides. KingMaker opting to get the pop here for more pain on the ground, which is a great opportunity here, but Hydra not letting it up so easy. Hydra knows they have to really hold some good defense here. The crab comes out, one goes down on each side once more. Zipcaster ready on the side of KingMaker. They get another pick, 2 are down on both sides. They're pushing this Rainmaker. Can they get the check? And they get the dunk.
And Jojo stays alive here. This Zipcaster posting a very important part, and they get the pop here. Usually on this map, if you're able to get more than about 30 or 20, it's basically kind of it's a great lead here, just because of that unequal surface there. And Captain Bob doing Omega big brain thinking and moves back, gets Bao. Unfortunate movement there, and they're gonna go on Inkable, and look at that, they do get most of that unequal surface, and 3 down. It's just
insane
one guy
play.
left.
KingMaker opting to take it through the middle there of the uninkable, which is very dangerous because any player can drop on you from the top. And even though they did, KingMaker with the big brain strat of falling back behind the pillow and putting the Rainmaker at a really uncomfortable position where they just have to let it reset with huge points on the board. If I'm Hydra, you need this pain control. You gotta let Rainmaker reset. You gotta get these picks here. They have 3 specials online with 2 being used on the side of Rainmaker here. And Hydra's gonna try to retaliate with Hydra trying to really force KingMaker back, but they're not making it easy.
Yeah, but we got a shot out Yoshi at the end of that for the stop. Only 1 remaining and getting that Rainmaker stop, but unfortunately 2 do go down on the side of KingMaker, so this is Hydra's moment, unless Paulo comes out of nowhere and gets that pick for the KingMakers there, but nicely done. Bao on the play, getting a nice pick, but now trying to pressure that Trizuka, and they do. Hydra is looking to push, and they're looking to push now.
Absolutely, the Booyah Bomb comes out to try to clear members out of KingMaker, but KingMaker with the bomb kill there on the bottom. They are making it so hard for Hydra to push in here, but they're picking up the Rainmaker and they're going to make an attempt, but these bombs come out for the splat. Fancy squid roll here, trying to stay alive here. They're trying to force another Rainmaker pop to see if they can get a pick with it, but no success here. Zipcaster comes out to stall for time, try to force, again, Rainmaker reset, and not let Hydra push it any closer.
Not any closer indeed. We're going to get a reset here, but Apollo is going to get a trade there at the end. I'm not sure if it was really worth it, but we'll see. Booyah Bomb's coming out on the side of Hydra. They are deep in this territory, and that's going to be a great kill, but Hammer is going to run into two members, and again, understand, I've said earlier that the machine is a really good counter to the brushes to just make him immobile, at least in the Octobrush department. And Apollo getting a kill, but before going down, but that is more than enough there. Everybody's coming back on Hydra in the middle here, and they got a good middle control here. They're ready to push.
Hydra's got a good middle control, and something I love that they're doing is they're playing the slow game. They're getting it pushed 1 point at a time. The specials are coming out. The battery's set, but they are able to take it through. The Zuka shot, though, preventing from the dunk. And the splat goes down. Hydra looking to make an opportunity here, try to get checked regardless, and they are able to get the checkpoint even though going down 2v2 on both sides here. They are trying to push this any further that they can.
Yeah, you know, we've seen lots of great pressure from both sides, but again, Bob's Trizuka there delaying that dunk might be the MVP moment of this match here, and you know, we've not seen much from Bob, but that's a double kill, never mind, oh my, there's one left remaining, but Captain Bob gets it! Keeping that alive, but there is about 6 ticks remaining and 3 seconds in the game remaining. Hydra is taking it slow, and I'm really liking it here.
2v2 on both sides. They are trying to stall this out and try to get a push going. They're opting to go for it, but it is not enough. Hammer comes through from the top ropes, stopping Hydra from pushing anymore. And that makes it game. KingMaker taking the Ludi set for week 2, 5-3.
Wow, that was literally really close besides one tower control match named Sergeant Shipyard on both sides. I mean, Hydra unfortunately does take the out on this side, but at the end of the day, I'm not, obviously we've seen at least 2 of the teams that are on the other side. I think Hydra and KingMakers might be, obviously this is a very big premature pick, but they might be the 2 that have the better chance of going to the playoffs. Obviously, very predetermined and not backed behind a lot besides this set here, but both of these teams are really strong, and at the end of the day, guys, go play Low Ink and get banned. Thank you. Have a good day.
Absolutely. You both have earned a round of applause. Round of applause for both teams today. You both have put on an amazing example of your offense, of your defense. You both have completely outdone yourselves here, and listen, do not feel defeated or do not over celebrate here, because yes, you have done it and you played your second week, but many more weeks to come, many more weeks to go. Both teams done an amazing job, and I can't wait to follow both teams even more throughout their journey, because they both show what they got and they got what it takes, and I'm really excited to see what they have in the future.
Just for that, hold on. Just give me un momento. Just for that, I have followed the official Team Hydra Splatoon team on Twitter. You're welcome, guys. That's a thumbs up from me. W set. But at the end of the day, that was myself, Corona Beer. You can find me on Twitter at Corona_beer. Cactus, where can we find you?
Everyone calls me Cactus, but my official name is Cactus. You could find me over. Hey, listen, I prefer being called Cactus. I'm called Cactu. People even call me Phase Cactu. So you can find me over on Twitter at GlitchCactus, and we are going to go ahead and throw it right back to the legendary man who put this all together himself, falcoflyer.
Corona and Cactus, thank you guys so much. Wonderful, wonderful set. KingMaker taking it 5-3. Had us on our toes pretty much the entire time. Very, very exciting set. Congratulations to KingMaker for winning. Hydra, a great effort. Loved what we saw. It is hard going against two brush comps with their whole team. Congratulations once again, KingMaker. So that is going to be it for this today on Ludi Tonight. But for the first time in Ludi Tonight history, we are going to have a triple header feature tomorrow. We are going to have Ocean 7 versus Enomane. I don't know if I said their name correctly. Enomane Spotted. Don't know. Aquatic Vanguard versus Surf and Turf. And Tactifueler versus Calamarcheries. I should have probably practiced these names before I said this, but yes, a triple header starting tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, one set each hour. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be amazing. We have new casters who are going to be coming on the set too, so it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful Friday night. And if you guys would like your Ludi set streamed, you can do so by joining the Discord. Type !Discord in chat if you would like to stay in the loop, if you want to be a commentator, if you want to know when we go live. All of that information is in the server. And be sure to follow us on Twitch, the Splatoon Tourney channel. This is a channel dedicated to hosting competitive Splatoon events. We've hosted Friday Night Frenzy in the past. We're going to be doing Ludi all season long. So definitely give a follow. And if you'd like, you can follow me, falcoflyer, on Twitch and falcoflyer11 on Twitter. But that is going to be it for tonight. I don't believe there's any competitive Splatoon action that's going on Thursday nights. I don't know if there's any other Ludi sets that are going on either. But be sure to tune in tomorrow. Again, 8 p.m. Eastern Time for our first triple header. We have Ludi matches happening tomorrow, some happening Saturday as well, and we have a special treat for you Saturday, which we'll announce tomorrow. But yeah, don't want to miss it. Come back tomorrow, and hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you for watching.